Timothy, you think I'm going to get you? You think I'm going to get you? Maybe that's enough. No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it all right. Too early for dinner. That's too early for dinner. You're right, too early. I know you're looking at me with your big eyes, big beautiful eyes. Too early, darling. Baby, baby. Oh, this is cat there. There, cat. Oof. I'm going to compile it down after me now. Pile down. Oof. Hello everyone. Oh, look at me bonnet. Get down. How yous all doing? I am here. I will come back and check what you're all up to in a second. I just want to make a wee drink. A wee drinky. Japan 1-0. Can you believe it? They look like they're going to create another shock here. They're going to cause another upset. Watch out. That's not an easy place for me to get by. You're sat there, Harry. Yeah, Japan have had all of it, haven't they? From what I watched, I had it on my phone at work. Get right. Are you that desperate? Is it that desperate, Rube? I don't even know what they're doing. Go in. Good boy. Good boy. Excuse me. Woo. What a day, what a day. Is that better? Stop pestering me now, you lot. Eh? Especially you, Ruby. Mrs. Pester. Mrs. Pesty Pesterson. Lovely. Okay. Have all that out the way. Have all that out the way. Out the way. How are we doing? 10. Oh, 10 people. Right. So obviously we need to get my broken ankle sorted. No, I've not broken my ankle. Oh, Daniel, hello. Good afternoon. I hope you're doing well on your jollies with the family. I'm going to do some live updates first because that is currently incorrect. I'm on the laptop. Yes, laptop, much easier. So 0, it is absolutely effing freezing in this house. Oh no, I've put 0-0 and it's clearly not 0-0. We're on for another Japan win. They beat Germany. Oh, did they beat Germany and Spain? Is that right? Did I hear that right today? Show. So there we go. We're on. So now I'll go back and say hello to all the folks. Louise, Radhika, Ashley, Mandy, Thea, me, Kirsty, Karina. And we'll show that. Well, it was blocking your message there, Mandy. How about that? It was blocking it. I've pinned. You're pinned. You're fully pinned. Mandy, Darian in the Nation. You were getting called there. Darius in the Nation. I was calling you Daniel in the Nation. That was a mix between Daniel in the Nation and Dananius in the Nation. Daniel's in. Let's go Japan. On for another shock. I think I've seen everybody else. Have I? Oh, yes. So we're on. Kirsty Cat Queen 3-2 Korea. What are you saying, Kirsty? What is you saying, Kirsty? Did you not give for last night? We giveth so if we can receiveth. I will double check here. Look at all these sheets I've got now. Hundreds of sheets. Daniel, you better be ready for the many sheets. You've got to have about 60 predictions to take. At least I've only got 20, 24. Kirsty, you saying you didn't put a prediction? Is that what you're saying? Kirsty. So Kev, Daniel, Louise, Susan, Pip, Ashley, Vim, Rodika, Thea, Dave, Adam, Steve, Nick, Jack, Steve. No, you haven't. Right. Okay. Well, we'll allow it because that's such a crazy score. 3-2. 3-2. Oops. I don't want it big. I'm trying to move that one. That's why. 3-2 Korea. What about this evening, Kirsty? You need to give for this evening. Brazil versus... Oh, hang on. Oh, is that your evening match? You're saying Korea... Right, okay. You're not giving for... Fair enough. So you're saying Korea are going to beat Brazil? Ooh, Kirsty. Going for the controversial one. Stephen, how you doing? I think have we got you on the list? I think I've got you on the list, haven't I? Stephen, yeah, you're on the list, Stephen. Excellent. Are you going to say a 2-1 for Japan? I'll let that in. I'll lay it in the spirit that you're in. 2-1, right? Well, that could still happen. Just in time for the England match. Daniel, yeah, are you going to be doing the England game on Saturday, Dan? Dan, I'll let you know that. Hi, Casper. How you doing? So first got the game on. Now I have a guess here in the comments, Kev. Right, okay, fair enough. Just boiled some water. Okay, no problem, Daniel. Check you later. Go for it. 2-1 Japan. Right, I've got that again. Got it again. Sorted. I think we were hassling him too much there. We don't need to hassle him when he's in. Just let him be. Asking him when he's doing what, where, and the other. Just let him have his holiday. How's that for a plan? Right, are Croatia going to come back then, do we think? Exactly, Kirsty. Go spend time with the family. Absolutely, 100%. I'm all right. Casper, not bad. Just in from work, so a little bit on the hop, but we're all in. I'm all in. I'll need to go out in between games. I need to grab a few bits. It's always cat food. It's always cat food. These cats eat better than I do, as I've said before. So we're on for a shock then. Oh, go! As soon as I said that. 1-1. Good header that was. Perisic. Would you believe it? We're on for a good finale then. Woof. See, as soon as Mr. Arias leaves the room, they score. As soon as Daniel leaves. Goal! As soon as Daniel goes out there. Right, I can put in the scorers as well when they pop up on TV. Eating pizza, Kirsty, right, okay. And I've got go! La 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 la. 30 seconds behind again. Are you, Thea, 30 seconds behind? It's coming to you, coming to us from the future. 3-2 Croatia. Is that what you had, son? Is that what you had? Casper. Are you not on my list, Casper? Oh, there you were at the bottom. No, you're not on my list, Casper. Why are you not on my list? Is that what you'd said? Well, I'll put it in. You were saying 3-2 Croatia, were you? Where's he gone? Let's go 3-2 Croatia. I've not got... Why come you're not on the list, Casper? What happened there? Were you away last night? 3-2 Croatia. Oh, good. Okay. What about this evening, Casper? No, you're definitely not on the list. What are you saying for this evening, Casper? Brazil, Korea. Give us your predicts for the evening time. Would you? Would you, fella? Here we go. So let me just back that up. So, Maeda after 43. Oops, 43. And then Perisic. I'm not putting all the little accents over his name. I'll just have to look like that. Perisic, 55. Save. Okay. 3-1 Brazil. Braz, 3-1. Gone to penalties, have they? Right, well, let's see what happens here. We could be in for a long afternoon, you reckoning? Another goal either way, and Karina's out. Are you going? What did you go for, Karina? Where am I? Where's you on my list here? Why can't I see Karina? Have I not got you either, Karina, on the list? Ashley Pip. Karina, I don't think I've got you on the list. I may have missed yours. I did go back over the stream last night. Karina. You're on the list now. What are you saying for this one then? I know it's 1-1, but give us a final result on this one then. 4-1 Brazil. Braz. Oops. Go for it on this one as well. We'll allow it. I know I said it was a 30-minute cutoff, but as it's 1-1, give us a prediction for this one. Karina, what you're reckoning? Oh, okay. Scarecrow Joe is in. Scarecrow Joe. Hello, Scarecrow Joe. From now on, you will just be Joe. I'm not doing Scarecrow every time. 3-0 Brazil. Right, 3-0 Brazil. Excellent. Thanks, Joe. You're in. You're on the list. Welcome into the chit chat. It's nice to see you. I haven't seen that name before, so I'm going to take a massive guess and say you've come across from somewhere Joe, I'm not sure where, but thanks for joining. Lovely to see you. You're in a room full of absolute loon bars. Okay, Thea, go for it. And we're only half strong here. Joe, if you come back for the evening match, we'll be double. I would have thought we were double last night, about 25 we had in last night. Ooh, 25. Better than the 6 we started with, eh, Mandy? 6 of us to begin with there was. Well, just me and you and Steve. And then Kirsty. No, that's no good. 1-1. Oh, did you? You probably did. I probably missed it, Karina. Right, 1-1. And then that's what you were saying, right? Well, I'll allow it because you're obviously keen that you would be out there. So 1-1 and then Croatia, Pens. Croatia, Pens. I'll just definitely check I've not got you on here. Darren, Chris, Kathy, Stephen, Jack, Nick, Steve, Adam, Dave, Theo, Rodica, Vim, Ashley, Pip. No, I haven't got it. But you're on. You're in. You're in. What do you reckon to this one, Joe? If you're still a boot, what do you reckon? We'll let you off with, because it's still 1-1. And we're not trying to beat each other, Joe, by the way, in this. We're not trying to beat each other's results. We're trying to get as many as we can correct. That's the aim. That's our goal as a collective. And if you're back this evening, you'll see how badly we're doing at it. Terribly badly. So, Joe, so this is my first stream with you. Saw you with Daniel, but haven't had a chance to join until today. I'm going Japan 2-1. Well, it's good to have you. Glad you saw us over the way. All the main hardcore come over here at the moment, Joe. Hopefully a few more will come in. You missed Daniel. He was in very, very briefly, but he's back on his holidays now. So 2-1 Japan for Joe. Karina's gone. Well, she was already in, but 1-1 Croatia penalty. So have we lost anyone yet? We might have lost someone. Let's have a quick look. We may have already lost some people while they're making a sub. Japan 2-1. Well, that doesn't make sense. So 2-2 and then Japan extra time. No, that could still happen. 2-1, 1-1. Rodica was 1-0. Rodica, I've got 1-0 for you. Thea was 2-1, so Thea's still in. Croatia Pens, that's still on the go. Adam, Croatia 1-0. We've lost him. We've lost Adam's result, everyone. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, Karina, you said 4-1, I think. Yes, 4-1. I've got you, Karina, for 4-1. Gotcha. Gotcha. So who did I say there was gone out? Adam. Adam. We lose Adam's result. Red line, red circle. 3-2, 3-2, 3-1. Pens, 3-2. Was that a good save? I've missed it from Modric. 1-1, 2-1. Croatia Pens. Japan extra time. 4-3, 3-2, 3-2, 2-1, 2-3-2. Yeah, so no other nils there. So, Rodica, just if you're still there, Rodica, just confirm yours for yesterday because yours were a bit messed. I've got you so far as Korea 1-0 and Brazil 2-1. Can you just confirm, Rodica, if you're still there? Is that correct? I've got you for Brazil 1-0. Sorry, Rodica, I've got you for Korea 1-0 and I've got you for Brazil 2-1. Are you happy with those or is that incorrect? Let me know, Rodica, if you're still a boot. If you're still a boot. You can't remember what you said. Right. Okay. Well, I did take fair enough, Rodica. That's fair enough. I like that answer. That's a good answer. Right. Well, I took it from the stream that you put in last night, Rodica. So you must have had sense in your head last night if you can't remember tonight, this afternoon. So you got 1-0 from the stream. So we'll lose your result, Rodica. Wah, wah, wah. So we're not doing too bad. We've only lost 2. We've only lost 2 results. Just Rodica and Adam. You're in good company, Rodica, with Adam. So, cover up my cat box that's holding up my picture for a start off. And then we can relax into this bad boy and what's going to happen here. What a kick on. What a save. I didn't see it. I was looking down at my scours. But I'm fully focused now. I really don't know which way this one's going to go. What did I say for this? Oh, I said Japan extra time. Daniel said Japan 4-3. So let's see. Let's very well see what happens here. I'm always losing something. It'll be here somewhere. There it is. Right in front of me. See, these cats. You come in the door, they're all around your legs because they want some food. They can't get enough love from you. Following me all around the house. As soon as they've got the food in, you're gone. They're vanished. There's not a single one here. Oh, thanks, Karina. Yeah, I saw that they'd got a few more subs. That's good. They were all really chuffed when they saw that this morning. Ruby, Harry, and Leo. They were watching their channel this morning. Did you see that? It's the first time I've checked it again this morning because I'm obviously normally on my own channel. But I checked their channel last night. I'd put a short on after the match the other night or the night before. It's got 2,500 views. 2,500 views. Daniel's betrayed Croatia. Yeah, he has. He has. The Croatian sensation. Kirsty's he's gone against him. Oof. Oh, they nearly had two there. Croatian sensation. Oh, listen, they're all shouting at each other now. Yeah, just come in and out when you can, Joe. Knee pressure, my friend, knee pressure. I will be watching the matches. You'll see my streams. If you hit the subscribe, Joe, right, then you'll get the notifications of when I stream. But I'll stream when I can stream, and we're doing this evening as well. And then I'll do the same tomorrow. I'll try and get back as I did. I just left a bit early. That's the joys of being in charge, I suppose. I left a little bit early, and just got back there just in time. So I just switched it on. So I'll do the same again tomorrow. I'll do the back end of the first half. Oh, for fuck's sake. The back end of the second half, as per now, and then the full stream in the evening. And then we've got a cold turkey break Wednesday and Thursday with nothing, no World Cup. So there'll be no streams on Wednesday and Thursday. I'll tell you what it is, Rodica. I'll tell you right this minute. You see at the bottom of the screen there? Oof, 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 oof. Oh, hang on. I did have it as a ticker, didn't I? I thought I did. I did have. I might have changed it. Yeah, I changed it for Wales out of the World Cup. Sorry, Mandy. Pip asked me to do it. Pip forced me to do it. He wanted a banner that goes along the bottom saying Wales out of the World Cup. I did have a ticker. I've obviously replaced it with something else. There you go, Rodica. Along the bottom, that is Ruby, Leo, and Harry's channel, or I should say Ruby, Harry, and Leo, because Leo's the babby and Ruby's the oldest. The babby. The baby. Miffed about Wednesday. Why? Because there's nothing on. Cats can be jerks. Excuse me, I'm yawning in your faces. I'll just yawn in your faces. Everyone, have some of that. You'll just get yawned at. No problem, Rodica. You're welcome. Yeah, they're very pleased. They're up to 22 subs now. 22 subs for the three Mad Maine Coons. And like I said, the one I did the other night, literally it's about 15 seconds, if that. It was 2,500 views when I looked at it this morning. It's been on 3 days or something, 2 days. Some just take off and some just don't. Oh, it's your birthday on Wednesday? Oh, well, you'll be able to celebrate with not having to fanny around with any of this, Mandy. You'll have some peace on your birthday. Have some peace. Bit of peace for your 27th birthday, Mandy. Hey? It's a big thing, turning 27, isn't it? 70 minutes gone. Lovely, Rodica. They will be very, very pleased. I shall let them all know as soon as they wake up from one of their many, 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 many cat naps. Yeah. You normally do the anniversary of your 21st. That's what you would normally say, didn't you? A lot of people say that. It's the anniversary of my 21st birthday. Did Adam sneak in there? Why did I not see Adam sneaking in? You've got... Oh, yeah, there he is. Afternoon all. Hello, Adam. Adam, I've got some bad news for you, but you know what that bad news is. If you remember what your result was for this game, we lose you. We lose you, Adam. We've lost your result in the game of beating this predictive scores. We lost you. You and Rodica are both out with a 1-0. Only the two of you so far. And we can recap at the end. However long this goes for, because we're on for extra time at the moment. The first one that's going to be extra time currently. He's been busy. He's a busy man. Good. Well, busy's good. As long as it's earning money, busy. But you were 1-0, Adam. Croatia 1-0. So that one has gone. That one's passed. Japan on the attack. 38 next summer. 38. Not even 40 yet, Rodica. Enjoy that birthday. There's a few of us past that milestone, but 38. Oh, you're getting old, Rodica. Getting old. 21 in a few months. Very good. 21. So you've had your big birthday. So what they say, Stephen, is you can't look forward to another big birthday till you're 30. So how's about that? How does that make you feel? That's what somebody said to me on my 21st. Your next big birthday is going to be when you're 30, and that'll be around like that. Chris is in. Did I miss Chris as well? Chris. Did I miss Chris coming in? Yes, Chris. Howdy, bowdy, all. Howdy, bowdy. Howdy, bowdy to you too, Chris. You're still in at the moment, son. Still in. Croatia 1-1 pens. You're on the verge of going out. You're on the verge of going out. Or the verge of losing you. We're on the verge of losing your result, I should say. Thanks, Kirsty. Like I say, I think I started both of them at the same time, but I found it even more difficult to find content for the cats in terms of long videos or videos longer than a short of a minute. But then I've just started doing shorts, and they really took off, and we got more subs. I think they were at 7 before I started doing the shorts just a few months back. And it went up to, I think it was sitting at 18 the other day, and now it's at 22, maybe 24 now. Bit of bonking off. June the 5th. Oh, my ex-wife's was June the 5th as well. 5th of June. And my nephew. They were both born on the 5th of June. I was at work as well, Chris. I watched a bit of this at work before I legged it. Everyone's born on 5th of June. Bloody hell. June the 9th, and you'll be 35, Kirsty. Oof, you're getting old and all. 35. Well, if we're sharing, I'm the 18th of March, everyone. Get your pen out. 18th of March. And on my next birthday, I'll be 20. Yes, 20 on my next birthday. Not going to be a teenager anymore. It's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame not being a teenager anymore. Oh, the days of being a teenager. As if I can get away with that. My actual channel name gives away my year of birth. He's hurt his stomach. He's got a bad stomach. Yeah, we're all whippersnappers, Chris. Whippersnappers. I'm not sure who's the oldest. Yeah, add another 10 and a 5. Another 10 and a 5, Adam. 46, I'll be on my next birthday. 46 years young. In March, I will be. Oh, 16! Oh, you're a Piskies. Piskies, the same as me. It is, yes, Radhika, I was joking. Saying I was 20. I'll be 46. I will be 46 years young. I'm holding these onto these pens for dear life. I'll just put them down. I'm such a fidget. It's because of the magic spells I do before I go to bed every night, Adam. And the 10,000 creams I use. I don't use any creams at all. That's a joke before anybody says anything. Yeah, I generally, most people say I don't look my age. I don't know why. I don't know why. And I've been the same weight since I was about 14. Never changed. You do lose count after a while, Joe, absolutely. It's just a number, isn't it? That's all just a number. I think it was just a number to me once I hit probably late 20s. He just goes, oh, it's just a number. It's just a number. Yes, I am. Fully 10 years older than Daniel. Spot on. Oh! Croatia nearly smashed one in. Stephen's grandson's birthday. You're so old you can't remember. You're so old you can remember. Right, so you were 60. Right, okay. Well, that's not that old. 66. 1966. I think there's somebody else in the room that's got a connection to 66 as well. But I'll allow them to tell you if they wish. You were born in one of those years that takes you ages to find when you have to scroll. What was it, a leap year or something, Elsie? Louis, sorry, was it a leap year? What is the background music on the cat short where Leo is watching himself on TV? Like that groove. I can look at my phone and tell you, actually. I don't know without looking back at it. Ooh, yes, it was a good shot, wasn't it? I was just thinking, what was the ooh for? Did I miss something? But no, I saw the ooh shot from Croatia. He loves watching himself on the telly, Vim. He loves it. He sits there forever watching him. As soon as you put it on, he sits there and watches it. It's like we're saying with the iPad. If you put the iPad in front of him, oh, they've got 25 subscribers now. Thanks, everyone. They will be very, very pleased, cats. Your channel. 56 in 2 days. Yes, 56. Oh, no, I love them. I love them, Radhika. That's what keeps me going after a very difficult couple of years with me and Suzanne splitting up. They have kept me going, for sure. Absolutely, they have. Leo in front of the telly. Vim, that is just a YouTube-friendly song. That is. You download them from YouTube. They've got a library that you can use for music for your videos. Otherwise, you get copyrighted. If you try and use popular music, you get copyrighted, and like potential for them to either take the video down or the people's music. For example, if I played some Coldplay on one of my videos, then potentially Coldplay might go, "We want the money you're getting for that video, please." No, that's all right. There's people that are not cat person. As long as you don't hate cats, as long as you don't slag cats off. I'm not a fan of people that slag cats off just because they think they're a bit snutty. It's all about the cats being snutty is about the cat and the owner. If your cat's snutty, it's because you've not loved it enough. That's my tuppence on that. You've not picked it up enough. You've not picked your cat up enough. If it's a snutty cat and won't sit with you, you've not handled them enough. Oh, why didn't he shoot? He's trying to play it across the box. Next year, Casper, you know what? You see, I think it's because your name's really long. I don't know whether you can see it on the screen. You see, when you put a message up, half of it's lost at the edge of the screen now. I think it's because your name's so long. You're going to need to change your name, make it shorter, Casper, so we can see your messages. Next year, my grandmother is that. I know that's probably turning. I'll need to look on here because I can't see the full that message. Turning 90. Mum's 16, your younger sister 30, right? So good gaps between all of them. 3, 6, 9, 30 years. Yeah, if you're in the YouTube, if you're on, like, you're going to the YouTube and onto the YouTube Creator Studio, on the left-hand side towards the bottom, you'll see a little thing that says library or media or something like that for songs, a little icon. And there's thousands of them. The stuff that, if you've been on when I've played music in the background, it's been YouTube friendly music, and it's usually the music that I play on my videos, my driving videos, or if I'm doing something to the car, like changing, I was doing the air intakes and doing that and putting the turbo elbow on and everything and fanning around with the car. So I have just music playing in the background, so it's not just dead air. Not just dead air. Oh, Finn. My nephew's called Finn. Yeah, I like dogs as well. I like dogs as well. Yeah, I love dogs. I love dogs and cats. I love animals generally. Not that I'd keep a spider or anything. I did have tropical fish as well before I moved. You see, when I was in Scotland, I had tropical fish, but the tank was so big, it was such. I had to get rid of it. Which I was really not sad about, but I was disappointed that it was too big to move and everything. And I did the move on my own. I didn't get a van or anything. I did all the move on my own, just up and down over a few weeks. Apart from the bulky stuff, but I just hired a van for that. And I wasn't fanning around with a massive. I mean, with that, we did 4 moves when I lived in Scotland, and it was a pain in the arse. So I wasn't bringing the fish tank back. So I used to have a fairly decent size tropical fish tank as well. And the cats used to just sit in front of it and look at it, try and get them. Yep, Mandy, my grandmother, and 5 kids. And so, that's a big family. I do like dogs, Steve, yeah. Dogs. Dog in Scotland, you call them dogs with a D-U-G. D-U-G in Scotland it is. We're on for extra time here at the moment. The best doctors have fur and paw. They do. Fancy. Louise. Okay, you're all saying hello now. That's fine. I'm caught up. I believe. They're now upstairs. I can hear them. Like elephants chasing each other. Leo and Harry. Forgot his name there. Ruby's just here. She's just in front of me on the floor. She's washing, preening after eating, which is what they do, isn't it? Have a little wash. I have seen Snatch, yes, Steve. I have. Oh, right. Okay. Was that a reference to that? Okay. Dags. Oh, Dags. I didn't see the A in it. Do you like Dags? Dags. Mama's Caravan. I had to watch it again, Steve, because I literally couldn't understand Brad Pitt. His accent was so strong in that. Or I was rewinding it to see what he'd said. No, good film. Very good film. Somebody's done a reaction to it, haven't they? Who's done a reaction to that? Somebody, was it King Boomer did a reaction to it? Can't remember. Somebody's done a reaction to it. Can't remember who that was. But I watched a reaction. I like to watch the movie reactions as well. Movie reaction channels. Rob Squad Reacts. That's the one I like. They've done some really good films. I watched just before I did the stream last night, before the England match. I'd watched School of Rock with them. They did a watch along to School of Rock. which is a great film, isn't it, with Jack Black? Brilliant, so funny that is. So I watched along with that. I do like Mr. Bean, yeah. I do like Mr. Bean. I prefer him in other stuff, Rodica, to be fair. Mr. Bean's a bit, it's just pure comedy, isn't it? Pure comedy, just no real, it's all actions rather than words. I know he does speak a little bit. It's okay, Mr. Bean. I wouldn't, if it was on, I wouldn't leave it on necessarily. I'd probably switch on to something else. I like Blackadder or the other things that he's done. Rowan Atkinson. Well, that's all he's done, isn't it, really? Blackadder. He's done a couple of films, hasn't he? It does, yeah. They use therapy cats. Therapy cats. Boomer did it right, Louise. Good. Thank you for that confirmation. You got the old school version. Yeah, there is. There is, Adam, and I don't watch all of them. You know what I do? You know my judge for it? I've got 2 judge videos for it to see if I know they're on the same wavelength as me. And that if they've done them, I'll watch 2 on each channel before I decide whether I'm going to subscribe. And that is the 4 candle sketch. Oh, Croatia nearly had another. The 4 candle sketch. And a lot of them react to Frankie Boyle, Audience Annihilations, Part 1. And if they get that and I feel we're on the same wavelength, then I'll probably subscribe to the channel. But there is a lot of shit ones out there. Absolutely, Adam, there is a lot of shit ones. They just don't get it. Or there's no energy in their reaction or anything. You're waiting for them to get excited about it, but they don't, so you just turn it off. Yeah, I was about to say that, Vin, but I didn't want to be too derogatory about Mr. Bean. That's what I was going to say. It's for children, really. Mr. Bean is. It's sort of children's comedy, isn't it? But it is proper, pure. You still have to appreciate him and how he's the thought process into the little sketches that he does, because he is a comedy genius, isn't he, and all the rest of it. But yeah, it is what it is. All right, I don't do their Oh, Simon Pegg's like your dad. Did you watch the Paul reaction with Embrace the Suck, Casper? Is that what you mean? I don't subscribe on Patreon to them. You see, I don't do any Patreon. The only Patreon I do is Time Team. You know, Time Team with Tony Robinson. We're talking about Blackadder there. That's the only Patreon I subscribe to, because it's expensive to keep being a Patreon to all these channels, and I wanted Time Team to get back off the ground again, because I love Time Team, and they'd stopped making programs for the TV, hadn't they? A long time ago. Yeah, Thin Blue. Yeah, I didn't mind that, Vim. I didn't mind that. The Thin Blue Line. It was quite funny in that. Secret Policeman's Ball. Right, okay. Music reaction last night. It was a couple. It's a bit random. I get a bit uncomfortable when the king and the queen start smooching with each other. I get a little bit uncomfortable with that. I was like, oh, get on with it. Put her down. You don't know where she's been. Time Team is I love Time Team. I think I've probably watched all the episodes over and over, Steve. I love the idea of finding stuff. Little dig and go, bloody hell. There's a coin that somebody had 2,000 years ago in their hand. What? Did they? Bloody hell. I think that's amazing. And as a youngster, that didn't impress me at all. But as an adult, the idea of people being there before you and it's all been done before, you're just following in the footsteps. I like being made to feel tiny every now and then, just, looking up and thinking about things that have gone before. You think you're the center of the earth sometimes, don't you? And everything revolves around you. And then you think back of things like this. This has all been going on for years. And we're not anything special, really. Really. We're tiny. We're insignificant specks. We're insignificant specks, everybody. How about that? There's a nice Monday afternoon, Monday evening thought. I would support them, and I would support a couple of other channels just with a Patreon. I just can't afford it. I can't afford to keep chucking out money to loads of channels. And the other thing with Patreon is I can get him on YouTube. I can get him on Instagram. You can get him on there's a number of platforms you can get people on, isn't there? So I don't need another one. It does, yes. Of your grandma, does it? I love Time Team. I can remember when I finished watching all of the episodes on YouTube, because I hadn't seen all of them, and I was gutted that there was no more to watch. So that's why I did put the Patreon in for them, because they said if we can get enough, we can produce programs. They did 2, and they've not done any more since then. They did 2 episodes. They did 2 new episodes, and they are on their channel, on the Time Team channel. And that was purely funded and only streamed on, or I think the platform was YouTube. I don't think it's on mainstream TV or on Netflix or on Amazon or anything. Yeah, I know. That's what I love. I love as well. It's everywhere. It's all around us, isn't it? You just walk out into the street and you could look at a bit of wall and go, how old is that bit of wall next to all of these modern bricks and everything just crammed in somewhere? Or a doorway that's been blocked up that should have been there. You go, when did that get blocked up? I wonder. 4 minutes before we get ET. Yes. But he's not doing it now. He doesn't do it. He's not rejoined the team, but he is very supportive of them. Very supportive, apparently. So no, it's 2 new presenters. They're nice. I like them. The 2 new presenters. It's not quite the same without Tony. To give him his proper name, Adam Baldrick. Tony Robinson. Anthony Robinson. Yes, I have got a telescope as well, Casper. I've yet to set it up. I've got a nice big telescope as well. No rudeness, Steve. But I've never set it up. I need to watch a DVD to understand how to use it. I wanted to look at the moon. That's what I wanted to look at. And because once I realised that you can see like Venus and Mars with the naked eye in the sky, I was like, well, I need to get a telescope so I can see them closer, please. How much was it, Louise? How much was it? Go on, tell us. Yeah, it's good having history. I like our history. I didn't, like I said, I had no interest in history when I was younger. What is it for ET? I see. I've never even looked. How much do you pay, if you don't mind saying, Vim? I've cancelled. You see, today I've cancelled a few things. I've reduced all my Sky platform down to virtually nothing. I've cancelled some insurances that I just can't afford because of my heating costs. Living costs are so much. I am feeling the pinch even on my own. Maybe it's worse on your own. I don't know. I think it would be worse with a family. But I mean, living on my own, I can put on a big jumper and my dressing gown and a hat and earmuffs and sit in the cold if I have to. 65 grand. Get your hands off that, Louise. Don't touch it again. Yeah, but what does that get you though, Vim? Do you only get limited stuff though? That's the other thing, is various levels. You can be like, I only took the lowest level for the Patreon for Time Team. I only took the lowest one, and I think that was $6.99 or something. €5, right? Okay. Well, that's a month though. €5 a month. Yeah, it's everything's so expensive. Everything's so expensive now. So, to be absolutely clear, I cancelled 3 cat insurance policies today because I can't afford to pay them. I can't afford to pay them. They're nearly £170 for the 3 of them over a month. I can't afford that now. At the moment, I can't afford that. I'll maybe have a look then. I'll maybe have a look at, because I do want to support them. I've said to Daniel before I would, and he said, "Don't worry about it." But I feel bad that they've got all that stuff. Yeah, I do as well now. But Adam, I don't need anything. I've got everything I need anyway. My house is paid for. I don't pay a mortgage or anything. That's why I've got no fucking money, because I bought the house. Oh, first extra time, everyone. First extra time. So what will they do? They have a few minutes, didn't they? What, about 5-10 minutes, didn't they? Little gap here. Have they? You see, I pay for Netflix as well, Amazon Prime. Apple TV, that's cancelled. I cancelled Apple TV today. I've cut everything back on my Sky just to the sports. That's it. I don't have anything else on there now. That'll all kick into place tomorrow, apparently, or the next day. So it'll just be the football and all the basic channels. Cancelled my 3 cat insurance policies. There was something else I'm going to cancel as well. I'm going to cancel my little subs to extra storage here, there, and everywhere for devices and stuff. And I'll just have to see if I can pay it again when things have stopped getting mental. £6 a month, right? Okay. We're in front. No, it's not pens. It's extra time first. It's extra time first. Ashley, extra time, then penalties. We're going into ET now. ET. So I'm going to write it because we're so advanced and fancy. Look, I've got it in yellow and everything today. Look, yellow and everything today. Well, that's completely the wrong thing. Cancel. Console. Oh, maybe if I sat like a normal person, stop trying to twist myself around to do stuff. Edit. So it's going to go extra. I can't put ET. Oh, I can put ET because that's what ET is, isn't extra time. I'll just put extra time being played, just in case anyone drops in and goes, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Right, Mandy. Somebody's getting blocked. DKTV, you getting blocked? Your message getting blocked there? You're unblocked. You're unblocked, son. Right, I'm going to quickly go. Pip, hi, Pip. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're on for extra time, Pip. We're on for extra time. Oh, shit. We're going to lose loads. Oh, man, we're going to lose loads here, aren't we? So, Pip, you were Japan 2-1 in extra time. So that could still happen. You could be the correct result. Ashley, Japan 2-1. I'm going to have to disallow all these because none of you said extra time. You just said 2-1. Oh, man. So 2-1's gone. Croatia 1-1 pens. Vim, you're still in. Thea, 2-1 Japan penalties of Japan. That's gone. Dave said Croatia on penalties. We're still in with that one. Steve said Japan 3-2. That could still happen. Oh, these could still happen. What am I talking about? Oh, no, because it needs to be an extra time, doesn't it? You didn't say extra time, people. You didn't say extra time, so we lose all the results. Oh, man. Oh, so Nick's gone. Jack's gone. There's a Croatia on penalties. Kathy's gone. Top predictors out. The top predictors out of this one. Chris was Croatia pens, so you're still in. Darren was Japan 2-1. Ellie was pens, Croatia. But we've still got a few in. That's good. I was Japan on extra time. Ooh, Japan extra time. I might actually get one right. Daniel was Japan 4-3, so we can't have that. Louise was Croatia 3-2, but no extra time. Susan was Croatia 3-2, but not extra time. Kirsty was Japan 2-1, but not. What is everyone that doesn't say extra time? Casper 3-2 Croatia, but no extra time. Karina, Croatia on penalties. You're still on. And Joe, 2-1 Japan, but not extra time. So we've lost a lot of good people there, everyone. We've lost a lot of good people. A lot of good people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 results we've lost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 15 out of 23 results we've lost. And without having to do maths in my head, 8 left potential that we could still get right here. They're just coming back onto the pitch. I was going to go and get a cheeky drink there, but it's fine. I'll have the cold coffee. Right, so here we go. Extra time. To one in extra time shouldn't matter. What do you mean it shouldn't matter? You need to say extra time. You can't. The 2-1 is your quality, is your result. But if you say 2-1 in extra time, then that's different. Like I said, Japan extra time. I didn't put the result. I just put, oh, who's getting a message blocked? Steve, you getting messages blocked here? Oh, you put shitty. That's why shitty doesn't like shitty. Yes, it does, Casper. You need to specify. You can't just say 2-1. You need to say whether it's going to be an extra time. Everybody else did. We got pens, extra time, pens, extra time, pens. Maybe the rules of the rules of engagement weren't clear. We'll make them clear. We'll make them clear for the next ones. That's a favorite. Well, the chance of extra time is always there, Thea. So your full-time result was incorrect because at full-time, it's not over. Your full, yeah, I get what you're saying. Your full-time result was right, but it's not finished, so it didn't end there, Thea. You can't have it. You ain't having it. I'd love it. I'd love us all to just be still in, but we need to stick to the rules here. And nobody said. There's only a few people that said extra time specifically or pens. So we can't try and cheat now, can we? We can't try and cheat now. You booing me, Thea? Am I getting booed? Boo. Japan corner. No. It's flicked. Oh, you lost your job, Casper? That's no good. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Casper. And I hope the old phrase as one door shuts, another one might have opened somewhere else for you. What's for you won't go by you, as they say in Scotland. What's for you won't go by you. Or in everywhere else in the world, what's meant to be will be. But in Scotland, it's what's for you won't go by you. You agree with the boo, Mandy? Boo you too. Back. Straight back at you. Boo. You can't boo me. I'm trying to help us here. I'm trying to win. I can't allow it. I can't. That wouldn't be fair. Because the other match we've got penalties. Well, none of them for the Brazil match because everyone thinks Brazil's going to slaughter them, don't they? Pens, extra time, pens, extra time, pens. Yeah. Them's the rules we'll have to stick to. But we'll know for next time. Or everyone that didn't realise that will know for next time. Is it going to be penalties? Is this going to be our first penalties? Is it? Is it? No, that's pure cheating. Mandy, let me know. Cheating? We can't cheat. Cheating, fate is just, or chances. That's pointless. We're trying to outwit it in a fair race. I can't even see yours now, Mandy. Where is yours? My eyes are not working. I've said your name because I've said you were out, didn't I? No. Hi, Jimmy. How you doing? Okay, go for it, Radica. Bit of a random time to go off and watch. It's an exciting point in the match, but you got to do what you got to do. Go for it, girl. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your lovely, lovely food. Oh, he's hurt his head. He's calling people on. Mandy, I'm a bit afraid to say I haven't even got your result down here. I must have missed it. Pip, Ashley, Vim, Rodica, Thea, Dave, Adam, Steve, Nick, Jack, Stephen, Kathy, Chris, Darren, Ellie, Joe, Karina, Casper, Kirsty, Susan, Louise, Daniel, and me. I've not even got a result for you, Mandy. Did you shirk it last night? Oh, you did? You said you were going to... Or did you put it in the stream? I must have missed it. You'll have to get me again, Mandy. Get me again. Just the evening one. Or if you can remember what you're... Obviously, you're saying your day one was... I don't know what you're saying this one was. What are you saying this one was, Mandy? I don't know why you're not on the list. I thought you were on this list. Why have I not got you on the list? I must have missed your name. Yeah, I think it probably was. It probably was, Mandy. I did get a few from the stream and I did try to keep my eyes out, but I've obviously missed yours. How very dare I? Better late than never. What did you say then, Mandy, for your first game that you're so annoyed about that you're booing me? You must have said something. So Brazil for this. Are you saying Brazil for the second one? Gives you scores, Mandy. Gives you scores. Again, reiterate them for me if you would. That's probably why I maybe didn't go that far back. That's probably what it is. Jimmy, I don't think you're on the list. You're not on the list either, Jimmy. What's going on? Jimmy. Right, well, it's only for this evening. We can't have one for now. Jimmy, you need to give us your prediction for this evening. And we're not against each other, if you remember. Yes, I was very pleased with it as well, Jimmy. So, Jimmy, give us your prediction for the evening match, Brazil versus Korea. Yeah, 35 minutes, Jimmy, I would say. They were terrible for 30, 35 minutes. Not terrible, but just a bit, but as I said in the stream last night, see, once England score a goal, we tend to just push right on, then gives us a good bit of confidence. I know it does for most teams, but it seems to work particularly well in England's team. That first goal just opens it right up. So, Mandy, just chuck in your Brazil result again for me. Kirsty, what are you saying 0-0 for? Brazil result for me. And, Jimmy, if you put a Brazil result in for me, Brazil-Korea. Now, I'm already anticipating that it'll be Brazil, as nobody's gone for anything other than Brazil. 3-1, all right, okay, extra time in large letters. So you're expecting it to be 1-1 at the end of the game then? That's what you're saying. So Brazil 3-1 in extra time. You're just making a point about that, Mandy. You're just making a point because that is the most unlikely result ever. BTW. You being blocked again, are you? Did I miss something? I don't see your message blocked. I don't see it on here, Steve. I didn't see a blocked message. It's normally in very large print when it's blocked. I can't see anything blocked on there. And Jimmy is going for 3-0. Yeah, there we go. No one is giving Korea a single chance. There's a few giving him a goal, but nobody giving him a chance of winning. Yeah, but I want him to start faster, Vim. I want him to start faster. I just want him to get it over with, Man City style. Just get on top of him straight away, and don't let him settle. Just get 2 goals in straight away, and then see where we're at. Man United do it as well. They just sit back for 20 minutes. They try start fast, and then when the other team nearly scores, they then sit back for half an hour before they start coming forward again. The new Liverpool signing. You fucking wish, Ashley. The new Liverpool signing. You've made me laugh, Ashley. That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Jude Bellingham is going to cost about 44 million trillion gillion pounds. And we'll have the pick of clubs that he wants to go to. And if he ends up at Liverpool, I'll cry. I don't think he'll go to Liverpool. I think he'll go somewhere else now. I think he'll maybe go Real Madrid or Barcelona or somewhere like that, or Paris Saint-Germain or somewhere like that. He's getting too big for Liverpool. It's too big for Liverpool already. Too big for these teams. Man United, Tottenham, Arsenal, City maybe. But I would be surprised if he ends up at Liverpool. Not what they're saying on the radio today, anyway. That certainly was. They were certainly against that happening now. That they do, but my cats play with anything, Kirsty, anything. You throw anything on the ground and they'll play with it. Against France next Saturday. Saturday, that is. I think I've actually got a pop-up created for that. I think this is going to go to penalties, this one. And it is a 7 p.m, so I can actually put that in now because I've heard that today. So I can edit that. Edit. And you know what I heard on the radio as well today? Because we have the radio on at work. Is that all the Championship and other the divisions that are not the Premier League, they've all asked for permission to play their games early on Saturday so that the crowd, the fans in the crowd can get home on time to watch the England match. No, I don't think anyone I don't know who's going to afford him. Maybe Paris Saint-Germain, maybe Man City. I know he likes Liverpool, but he will have his pick now. He will have his pick. That doesn't mean anything, Ashley. That means nothing. Being a fan of something doesn't mean anything. Means nothing. He was on the cards to go there, but he was on the cards to go to a lot of clubs. And with the World Cup's not finished yet, I don't think it's just going to be as easy as he's a Liverpool player. Absolutely not. That's the least likely scenario. He's just going to go and pick Liverpool. He will have his choice, and if he wants to go to Liverpool, he'll go to Liverpool if they can afford him. If you can afford me, can you afford me? It's pure danger, Chris. Pure danger. They've got 2 or 3 good players, haven't they? Again, they weren't getting much praise on the radio. What I was listening to today, saying that they're not outstanding or anything. And I'll just wait and see. I don't like to be confident or overconfident or very negative or about a game because it's not happened yet. So when it starts happening, then we can react. Because otherwise, you just work yourself up like Kathy did the other night. Millstone FC. Southampton, right? What I will say, Joe, is as we're on the World Cup, I've barred people talking about their club sides, but I don't mind you mentioning what your club side is. You see, after the World Cup, Joe, if you're interested, I am going to continue to stream like Premier League matches or in this sort of way or whatever's on the TV. See if there's a match on and it's interesting enough and I'm sitting watching it, then I'll stream. So on Man United, Joe, for your info, Ashley's Liverpool, as you can see. A nervous stomach, Louise. Yeah, I know. It'll be a big night. Save it up. Save it up. I don't think it's as easy as that, Ashley. Save it up. We've been saving up. Putting money in a piggy bank. They've been saving up. That's funny. You're making me laugh today, you are, Ashley. Saving up. That's funny. We've been saving up. Whoa! Oh, Japan are having a few rakers at the goal here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ashley, you're just building yourself up for a fall here. I think you go with he's not going to come, and then when he does, you can feel happy about it if he does. Yeah, I don't see him going to Liverpool either. I think that's what I've heard on that from multiple pundits and experts. They've all said on the radio today. I think it's really unlikely that he'll end up at Liverpool. So I'm sorry, Ashley. You might need to get that one out of your head, son. West Brom. Ooh, the Baggies. That's you out. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean you're out, Steve? I've not got to the bottom yet. I might have missed something here. Hold on. That's you out. Steve, are you out? You were already out, Steve. Are you talking about the football? Or are you talking about something else? Ah, fucking hell, Ashley, give it up. Just look at the relationship he had with Henderson. They've met each other for the first time on the England tour. I mean, come off it. You're pulling at straws, son. You're pulling at straws. He's got a relationship with Henderson. You're funny. You are making me laugh for this now. Watford, right? Okay. Oh, if they're on the if they're not on the if it's on, if it's a match that's on and it's good, yeah, I will. I'll watch along. I'll watch any football, Jimmy, that's on. That's really what it's like. No, well, I'll watch championships games as well, Steve. You know, I don't mind that. I am a football fanatic, so it's not just Premier League; it's football, cup games, all that kind of stuff. Champions, you know, European nights and all that. If it's on, I'll be watching it. So I've got no issue with putting the stream on if people want to sit with me and watch. Yeah, exactly. They know even less than you do about what's going to happen. You know even less than they do. Jumping out the seats, are they? Right on your stream, do you for fun? I didn't know you could get that. No, you're all right, Joe. You're all right. My brother was on, Joe. You see, Darren and Ashley. They talk about Liverpool a lot, and I ban it. I'm not having it. I don't mind. We're at the World Cup, is what I was saying. This is the World Cup. We're talking about the World Cup international games, international teams. We can have banter about the club sides when we get into the club sides. So you're fine, Joe. Don't worry about it. As long as you don't pop up any chants from your team, Southampton chants, then we're all good. Because I'll put you on a timeout. You'll get put on a timeout. I've not done it yet, but it could happen. I don't know where Jack is. Maybe he is just a bit busy. Because remember, it's this earlier game, isn't it? People might still be at work in that, aren't they? Kirsty, they might still be at work in that. Yeah, you can. I know. I'll keep meaning to get a VPN. Right, that's half time at the extra time. Half time of extra time. Keep telling Daniel to get, if he gets a VPN, a visible Panty 9, then he could use my Sky Go and he could watch the football. You know, he could download the Sky Go app onto his laptop, onto his iPad, and because I've got 6 spaces that are not being used, as I don't have anybody that needs to use them anymore. So, still there's Jack. There he is. Look, talk of the devil. Talk of the devil, and he shall appear. Kirsty, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 messages under you said it. The hot girls, I hope they're coming shortly. Kirsty, the hot girls, I'm feeling a bit cold. I've got Japan in extra time, so I'm hoping for that one. Ashley. I think I will. Because you know what? I really don't watch Sky anymore. I watch the football. I watch the football on Sky, like the Premier League. But man, the other channels, I think the other channels I generally watch are like the terrestrial channels. I watch the BBC or ITV or Channel 4 or BBC 2. What else? I might watch 111. What's 111? Is that Dave 111? 111. Dave, yeah, like I'll watch Dave because that has reruns of BBC stuff, doesn't it? Like there's Top Gear on there now. That's what's on there now. But generally, no, I don't watch. I watch YouTube. I know. I said to him. I think what he was saying of him is that embrace the suck. I've got a VPN, but I don't think he has personally. because I'm not. I'll get it in my comments there. I'll get it in the comments. I don't know whether you've seen in my comments. The hot girls are in my comments, but they don't come live on the stream yet. I don't think we're pulling off enough streams for the hot girls to come in. I do like all them as well, Ashley. I like all that, but you can get all that on YouTube. You can get all that on you can get all that on YouTube. Like you can get if you're feeling a bit like you want a bit of history or a bit of this, you can go and watch stuff on YouTube. And there's loads of stuff on Netflix of history and stuff like that, and Discovery and the planets and this. That's why I watch Planet Solar System, and if they're doing digs and stuff like that, I'll watch stuff like that. The Championship's a good league. No, I've watched plenty of Championships games last season and this season. I've watched plenty. They'll be on tomorrow, on Saturday even. They'll be playing on Saturday, won't they? That's what I was saying. They're gonna all finish their games early. They've asked for permission to finish their games early. Or start early, sorry, finish the games early, start early, so that all the fans can get home for the England match. Why is it still so cold in here? Is that warmed up yet? Can we have a bit more heat, please? I'm very, 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 very cold, and I've cancelled my insurance on my Sky. I can have some heat now, surely. Surely, surely. There's a thing you can switch on as well. Like you could, not like I'm going to start asking you for money, but you could buy me a coffee. This ID, there's a button where you can press buy me a coffee, but you've got to have 1,000 subscribers to do that. Or like the super chats that Daniel and Spencer and King Boomer and other people like that have, EB. You have to have 1,000 subscribers before that is activated. Hello, Harry. Okay, Chris. Yeah, no problem. I'll be in later on, Chris. We'll be doing it again later on. Obviously, Brazil. Come back. We'll see how your predictions get on if you get a chance. Buy me a brain. So, is my chart wrong? I thought match was on Friday. Am I losing the plot? No, there is matches on Friday, Thea. The first of the next round is on Friday. The quarterfinals are on Friday. They start, but England's match is on Saturday. And now that message is gone. Oh, do they? Right, okay. They get a cut. Oh, Japan on the attack here. Oh, no, not played in well. It's a shit way to lose, Joe. I said that the other day. It's a crap way to lose a game of football. You know, when we played in the final, England against Italy, I turned it off. I've still not watched the penalties. You know, that the boys got completely slaughtered for Rashford and Saka, and I can't remember the other person. All got slaughtered for missing. I've still not watched them penalties because I turned it off. I said, well, if we're going to lose it on penalties, then I'm not watching it. And I didn't. Switched it off at that point. And I still haven't seen a single one of the penalties from that game. Sunderland? Oh, from Sunderland. No, it's definitely Saturday. Definitely Saturday. For sure. For sure. I can tell you now because it'll be on the Sky Sports. That will be populated now as the answers to it. What are you eating? There's actually nothing there for you to eat. What have you eaten now? Saturday, yes. Round is quarterfinal. England in the evening, 7 p.m. Thea, and there'll be a match at 3. And Friday, the evening match is Netherlands, Argentina, and the 3 p.m. match is still to be decided for Friday. So it's the 2 afternoon matches on Friday and Saturday that are going to be obviously the end up of the ones that are still playing here or still to play today and tomorrow. They are, but they've had the dinner. Harry wants to go out the door. That's what he's saying. Mandy wants to go out that door. He occasionally comes down and will have a little chat with me to see if I've eased up on letting him out. I won't let him out because he just jumps over the wall and goes for a wander about, and he's too precious to be wandering about outside of my garden. No, it's not happening. Big games. At least you'll be drunk. And Jimmy, I don't. You see, I said well last night. If it is what it is, if France beat, I mean, if Senegal had beat us last night, then they'd have beat us. That's fine. The best team goes through, don't they? Generally, I know there's a loophole to that. Sometimes it's a bit. Sometimes the crap team goes through. Oof, but generally, the best team goes through. So if they were better than us last night, they'd have gone through, and I'd have been disappointed, but I'd have taken it. For this evening, or well, for this one or this evening. This evening, you predicted 3-1, Jack, and we were having a big. Thea and Mandy were having a big moan at me. They were booing me, Jack. I was getting booed because I had to cross loads of results out because nobody had indicated extra time as their results. Or not everybody, only some had indicated their result as extra time or penalties. So we had to rule out a lot of results here. In the spirit of the game, can't just change the rules halfway through, so I shall make it clear for the next time we do predictions that you need to be Pacific. Be Pacific, like the ocean, and tell me whether it's normal time, extra time, or penalties. I'm getting booed by Kirsty as well. Ashley. You know what? You know what? That cat, the one that's crying. You know what he told me the other day, Harry? He said he can't stand Liverpool, and he would be absolutely gutted if he saw Jude Bellingham going to Liverpool. That's what he said. He said that to me the other day. We were talking about it. That's what he said. Is he wanted to change? Is that what Jack's at? Is he's going to come back in now and say he mistyped? He's going to say, I did put extra time on my prediction. He booted it off you. I really don't know, Vim. I really don't know what will happen. I think overall, England have got the better team. I'm trying to be very neutral about that. But France have got, obviously, and you know what? I keep saying that. Like they've got, potentially what's going to be one of the next best player ever. But I mean, we've got some pretty good players in the England team, haven't we? We've got some pretty good players in the England team. Overall, I think our quality is a bit better. If we can keep him quiet and keep Giroud under control, which I'm sure Maguire and Stones will, they know him, won't they? So they'll be giving him a few niggly bashes and all that stuff. So they'll get in his head. So I think we can cope with Giroud because we know him. But Mbappe, it doesn't matter whether you know him or not. He'll just still go around you, won't he? Food heat move. Oh, yeah, here he goes. No, you didn't. You didn't. You've got nothing of the sort on there. You've got Japan. And again, it's in the stream, Jack. It's in the stream. There's no getting away from the Rafa facts. 2-1. And you would have been announcing it to me because you're right you're only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're only 10th on the list. So you would have read yours out. You would have put yours in as I was going through them. So don't give us your snatch. No. Unless you want to be very specific. Some people have gone and said what the penalties will be. If you want to be that specific, you can be, but it will only give you the chance of losing. No, I've gone my prediction. The ones that we've got left in, right? The ones that we've got left in. Make sure I've not missed anything here. Right. Well, I'll come back to that. That's for another time, and that's my hook to keep you in, Ashley. I try not to be pessimistic, but it's hard not to be, isn't it? If you look at the downside, then you're never really that disappointed, are you? Jack the lad. Yeah, they have. They've not got a full team. I was saying that today as well. Right. So the results we've got left in from bottom to top here. Karina, who is end result 1-1, and then Croatia on penalties. So that is still on 1-1, and then Croatia on penalties. I've taken Japan in extra time. That's still on. Pip are taken Japan 2-1 in extra time. Same as my result. So, oh no, he's gone 2-1. Very specific. 2-1. Japan in extra time. Ashley's out. Vim, Croatia 1-1 penalties. 1-1 at the end, and then Croatia on pens. So that's still on. Dave, pens, Croatia. Stephen, 2-2. Oh, 2-2, and then Croatia on pens. Chris, 1-1, and then Croatia, pens. And Ellie, pens, Croatia. Not that many, I wouldn't have thought. Mbappe, that's it, maybe. Mainly for the cats. We've not put in an appearance for a while. Goes to the crazy crap one. No, I don't think we're a parking the bus team, Jimmy, are we? I don't think that's us. They've not got it in them to park the bus. They're all too attacking. We've not got enough park the bus type mentality players to do that. Don't get me started on Trent Alexander-Arnold either. You coming up to see everyone, mister? Come on, then. Well, there's 2 minutes left here. I think this is going to go pens. And you're going as far as the final now. Yeah, I'm just keeping completely neutral at the moment. I actually think I'm probably leaning towards more us that we will win. The highest goal scorers in the competition, aren't we? Right, hold on, stand by. I don't know what he's up to. Well, I've got him. He's playing about with something, and I don't want him to. Say hello. Say hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Cheeky boy. Chicken nugget. Oh, he's gone. And there he's gone. He says, get off me. I've got things to do. Like the cat from Red Dwarf. That's mine. 1 minute of extra time. Excuse me. 1 minute of extra time. Oof. Croatia with a shot there. Oh, they're coming forward again. Oh. pulled wide. He does talk. England and Portugal in the final, do you reckon? 2-0? Or are you talking about something else? I'll listen to him. What are you saying, Harry? Everyone wants to know what you're saying. That's it? Oh no, the crappiest way to end a game ever. Oh, soul. So, red pen out. Red pen out. Me, we lost my result. Japan extra time. Karina is still on with Croatia 1-1 and then, or 1-1 and then Croatia on penalties. That one's still a goo. Ellie's still on with Croatia penalties. Chris is still on with 1-1. Oh, Chris is gone as well. Chris is still on with 1-1 and Croatia pens. Stephen is out. We've lost it because he's gone 2-2 and then Croatia on pens. Dave, Croatia, pens. Vim, 1-1 and then Croatia pens. And Pip was 2-1 Japan extra time, so that one's lost as well. So we've got Vim, Dave, Chris, Ellie, and Karina. That we could get a positive prediction from here. No, they don't work, I don't think. Louise, you're right, I don't think they work. They don't work in YouTube. Generally, they don't like you putting links in. I don't think iPads show community posts either. Mandy, you have to go onto another device. I don't think you can access them through an iPad. I don't think that the iPad allows community posts to be viewed. I can't see them on my iPad either. But I can see them when I go on my laptop. Or when I'm on the PC at work. Yeah, it doesn't show. It won't show. It won't show. You have to do it. How do they normally do it? You have to like send it via Instagram or via email or what some of the channels do. Because shockingly, excuse me, yawning in your face, shockingly, I watch some of the ones that are about aliens or that sort of stuff. It's conspiracies and all that. And if you've got any footage and you're on YouTube, what it tells you to do is, even if you just got a channel, is record the footage, upload it to YouTube, and then just send him the link for the video, which is the other way you can do it. Which is how I did that for Daniel when I did the readouts of the teams. That's what I did. I recorded them here, obviously in this very spot, and then just uploaded them to my channel as unlisted videos, and only a person with a link can view them. So then Daniel went in, downloaded, and then used them. 5-4 on penalties, Japan. Okay. Well, you're already out, Ashley, so it doesn't mean anything. We lost your result. Right, okay. Otherwise, it's all gonna be boil chat. Are you going away, Kirsty? See you later, Kirsty. See you later, Kirsty. If that means you're going away. Right, here we go. The worst way possible to decide a football match, especially at this level, especially at this stage in the competition. It's funny if she's not going now. Right, here we go then. So, We need Croatia to win on penalties. Because if we don't, if we don't, we'll have. I can't even say it out loud. We'll have got none, right? 23, none. Okay, Thea. Kevin Keegan. I don't think he said bloody though. He just said, "I love it. I love it if we beat them. I love it." Right, here we go. Deep breath. First one. So no, it's saved. That was such a bad penalty. What name would you search for on Discord? I don't know if you're talking to me or not. That's such a bad penalty. That is terrible penalty. That's what I just said. Is that Milamino? Ha! Is that Liverpool player? That's utter shit. Yeah, he's blasted it in. 1-0. Oh, need to change my graph in case anyone comes in. I'll go, what the hell is going on? Oh! Okay, Japan for the second one. Oh, he's missed as well. Oh, they're out. Yeah, gutted. They're all going to be. I mean, it's just gutted. It's so gutting for the players as well. It's such a shit way to end the game, and it's gutting for the players. That is. The penalties are bad. Yeah, it's not about the keeper saving. They're bad penalties. I mean, I know you normally say it's a save rather than a missed penalty, but that is a bad penalty. That's two bad penalties from Japan. That is. Yeah, 2-0. They can. They can. They can use as many jerky run-ups. It all has to be one fluid motion, Mandy. That's all it needs to be. They can't stop entirely. It has to be. They need to keep moving, but they can do it in a jerky moment if they want. They can get a bit of that. Right. Show your teammates, my man. Show your teammates how to score a penalty, please. Otherwise, this is going to be the shortest and worst penalty competition I've ever seen. Yes, thank goodness for that. 2-1. Yeah, that was a crazy run, wasn't it? That was. I think that's what Mandy's talking about. It's crazy. I've no idea, Steve. No idea at all. There's so many ideas that people put out, but I've no idea what you would do. I don't know. You can't just keep playing, can you? You can't just keep playing because you never know when it'd end. I have no idea. Oh, that was the shit. That was shit as well, mate. That was so nonchalant. That was like they had no chance that he was going to miss there. That was very, very, very. Look at him. Post. Right. Yoshida. Come on, son. He's been very good for them. He's been a standout for me, Yoshida, in this tournament for Japan. Maybe it's not over. No, could be. Yes, it is. He's saved 3 penalties. Terrible. That's another terrible penalty, Yoshida. I'm giving you all the big build up there as well. I don't know why they fucking hit him. Excuse my language, everybody. I know I swore a bit this evening. Hit it. Bloody hit it. It's a World Cup. Forget the fancy dance stuff. Smash it in the net. If this goes in, it's it. Yeah. So, I mean, shame for Japan, but it does mean we've won some results. So Croatia through on penalties, everyone. There you go. The drama of the penalties. It wasn't much of a drama of a penalty. Well, I don't know because I've not got the sound up. So I don't know how drama it was. That's a shame. There'll be some sad. They'll all be sad now, won't they? They'll all be very, very sad now. So we got some good results though on our sheet. Croatia, Vim, well done. 1-1 Croatia penalties. Dave, well done. Penalties, Croatia. Chris, not here, but well done. 1-1, and then Croatia on penalties. Ellie, Croatia penalties. And last but certainly not least, Karina, 1-1 and Croatia on pens. So although we've got some green on the board there, that is our best return. That's our best return so far. 5. We've got 5 right. 4 was the best. So 5 out of 23 we've got right. No problem, Pip. I'll be on again at 6:45 sharp. Get your stuff in. Get your stuff around you. No faffing. Just like you said. Yeah. Just like you said it was. Yeah, it was. You were right. Oh, Vim's got a blocked message now. I'll show that. Vim, that was blocked. They did. They didn't look. I didn't thought they were going to score any of them penalties. Jimmy, you're absolutely right. That's exactly what I thought. The Croatian players just looked confident when they came up, and the Japan players didn't at all look confident. So we've lost another team then. So Japan go out, and it is on to Brazil and Korea this evening. Brazil and Korea this evening. So see you at 6:45, everyone. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for sitting with me. Enjoyed that, as always. Make sure as you go out the door, you hit the like button. Coats on, hoods up. It's raining outside. Keep warm, and I'll see you at